what's important is that Kaiser's not on Winston. You know, he's usually the Reinhardt specialist, and you were talking before this map that the Winston is an option on defense. Being able to hop in and out of fights is a very important ability of Winston to build that primal, and we saw just how powerful Kaiser was on Nepal, having that primal earlier and also getting more value out of it than Mag. But Ryan for first, and RunAway actually leaving out the doors here with the triple DPS Hammond, double support Merciana.
Yeah, they don't I mean, OT Blast doesn't have the ability to sustain here. They also have grounded main tank. They don't have the Moira. It's going to be so tough. RunAway with a clever selection for their first push here. You have to like this if you're a fan of RunAway.
And their O2 Blast giving the Discord Orb to Shui. He's going to be the biggest threat in the skies. Nothing O2 Blast can do besides maybe rely on Myongbong or Krong to really contest Shui in the sky. And exactly that, they don't have a Moira, they don't have an Ana for a hit scan to go after Shui. But meanwhile, RunAway have lost their Mercy, and QOQ not getting enough healing with only an Ana. So this won't be the push for RunAway so far.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. But once these ultimates come through, maybe RunAway will have a better shot. Especially with things like the EMP, it's just going to be so hard for O2 Boss to sustain. And it's not like they're doing a lot of damage here against these DPS targets who are going to be more elusive, trying to avoid the damage more so than a standard 3-3. So they're not going to get their ultimates very quickly, and RunAway could overpower them through that.
But somehow O2 Blast sustaining through it. You know, we just talked about the Zenyatta maybe not offering as much healing, but if you just stay out of line of sight, if the DPS from RunAway aren't executing trying to assassinate one character, one hero, then this DPS, well, O2 Blast will just heal through it. But Hisu is getting ready with the EMP. The blade is used first from QOQ, but the Transcendence from Myongbong is going to counter this and keep O2 Blast healthy and even trade some kills through the process. Shui is resurrected back into this one as RunAway about to use their plan B as they give him the nano to Shui, extra survivability, but still not pulling the trigger on the EMP quite yet.
Yeah, they're looking for that opportunity, but I don't even know if they really have one until the barrage is in position. They use it anyways.
EMP, they're just gonna use it, but O2 Blast putting so much pressure knowing Shui was low. And they were trying to heal him up. All the supports were exactly where O2 Blast wanted them. And RunAway used everything from Blade, EMP, Nano, a lot of things. And now they have to switch back to Goats, and you're already at a time disadvantage.
Yeah, you swap at the last possible second before you don't have any shot at all anymore. So at least RunAway, they're still in this. But if they do wind up taking this tier, it's going to be at the last second. It's going to be so tough to try to take it on this push here.
Well, big advantage for O2, keeping their energy, keeping their grab, lasering away the chances of RunAway in this fight. But that is okay, because RunAway will come back better and stronger, but they don't have a lot of time to work with.
Yeah, O2 Blast here, they just want to continue to overpower RunAway. They want to make sure that they're efficient in the process, you know, only trying to utilize one ult at a time so that should RunAway build, they are going to be met with some ults themselves. But if RunAway is denied by being taken down aggressively by O2 Blast here, they won't have a shot at all of being able to actually contest this point.
And keep an eye on Kaiser. You know how crazy this guy gets with shatters, and he's playing the line of sight here in this small closet mini pack room. And he's doing what he did on Blizzard World, the exact same thing. And Mag, if he's not careful, he's going to have a few more swings, get closer to his shatter, kind of around the corner. But O2 Blast, they can play this slow. They don't really need to engage first. There's 30 seconds left. They get one pick. This fight could be over, and he shatters Shui and Li Gong. And now RunAway's support line is suffering. Gangnam doesn't even use the Transcendence. They just try and reset as quick as they can.
And this is that shutdown. The efficiency I was talking about, only utilize one ult if you can do it. But Rally invested as well. That's okay. They should have, you know, full duration for the next push of RunAway, at least at the beginning here. RunAway finally did buy enough time to build up some of their ultimates, Transcendence being one of them, but O2 Blast still in that similar position where they have high ground control. They have control of the point as well.
RunAway have to touch, and there it is. Mag uses the shatter, he gets two down, mainly Myongbong receives an armor pack, but the barrier from Mondu is life-saving. O2 Blast still have they're about to have a grab and a self-destruct. They're forced to use the Transcendence to try and engage first, but it's matched by the barrier of RunAway, who are about to grab, and there is RunAway using theirs first, but QOQ's prompers grab! That is not what RunAway, or at least that's not what O2 Blast need right now, but exactly what RunAway need in overtime will barely manage to get point A.
RunAway finally sneaked that out, and that's what I was talking about before, right? I mean, if they're gonna get it, they're gonna get it with like no time left because of the fact that they swapped at about 150. It just takes that amount of time to build into your ultimates, to build into, you know, some lethality, so you can get those kills and get the point captured. Now, though, they utilize virtually everything. They've given themselves some more time to work with now, so they are going to be trying to build or look for picks to get themselves an advantage. OT Blast with a heavy advantage with the respawn, though.
It's not favoring the snowball that RunAway would have liked, though. They had to use so much just to get point A, and now we are getting a dance party. Okay, we're back. RunAway now getting on the point. Transcendence from Gangnam Jin has to be used early, and already an advantage for RunAway as they're swatting away O2 Blast, as they are so split up from each other. You can't heal if you don't stay together as O2 Blast. Swapping to some desperation picks. It's Kaiser coming in as the Hammond, and RunAway will start to accumulate their first tick.
Now, this is just a stall here for O2 Blast. I just don't see them being able to win this. Myeonbong has this Transcendence to try to sustain, but needs to make sure that they get kills with this. RunAway can lock them down, and they do just that.
Yeah, the grab used right at the doorway. Self-destruct from QOQ to blow away the chance of O2, and RunAway will manage to get point B.
This was so close to being virtually over, but RunAway battling back in, fighting to get back into this one. 2:59. That's a serviceable time bank right there. They can definitely pull something off with that. Now they go to defense. O2 Blast with their attack. Kaiser has been looking so solid throughout this on the Reinhardt. RunAway, I mean, they're probably going to opt to go to the Reinhardt here. I think going into this matchup, I would have anticipated Mag on this map, especially to go to the Winston. But given what Kaiser's been able to do on the Reinhardt, I think you just have to just try to match it here. Otherwise, Kaiser's going to get too much value out of his shatters.
It also speaks to maybe how many times have RunAway actually had to go on offense first, right? When you win so much, the other team. Well, anyway. But RunAway, it talks about Blizzard World, right, where they attacked first, didn't get too far, but they held really incredible defense that almost held O2 Blast at bay. So although this time bank doesn't look maybe amazing in the eyes of Volskaya, where you have these 5, 6, and plus time banks, O2 Blast could be held at the same defense that they just put up.
So it looks like RunAway actually is going to put Mag onto the Winston here, which means that a lot of priority to maintain high ground control. O2 Blast probably going to be rotating not directly to the point, but actually trying to take RunAway down to that lower level, or at least their support players and maybe their Zarya if they can. If they can bring them down to their level, O2 Blast should be able to take a pretty head-on fight pretty well. Although RunAway, if they hold on to high ground, if they're able to get a good reset, this should be a good defense for them on first point.
Yeah, maintaining the high ground, building up towards a primal and displacing them, using the bubbles to separate the healing away from the tanks. There's so many winning conditions here with Mag, but he has to get value and already half health, forced to use Hisu's Zarya bubble a little early as O2 Blast now figuring out towards the right, towards the left, kind of trying to fake out RunAway.
Looks like they are going to go right to the point, not going for the high ground. RunAway just going to surround them here as they dive in.
And Mag places the bubble. It does separate some of the healing away from the tanks. You can see how Krong is low, but Mag almost got low himself, almost got picked first. RunAway, the number advantage, or at least it's a 1-to-1 as Krong and Shui out of this one. Mag is so aggressive, finishing off the backline here of O2.
Yeah, with this type of play setup, O2, if they don't get a reactive burst play going early on, there's no way that they're going to beat out RunAway, who have high ground control, who can surround O2 Blast, put in damage, also get a lot of control with defense matrix. QQ just sitting on top of their heads pretty much. So O2, I think if they come back into this, if they try to make the same play, they're going to have to overpower with ultimates. Otherwise, I think the smart play is to try to take high ground, push RunAway down before actually going for the contest.
We're going to see Mag has Primal, and he's going to want to use that to displace O2 Blast, who are now coming towards the left side here of the point.
There it is.
Grabs will be available as Mag uses the Primal. There he is, displacing and trying to get these cooldowns out. Forces already the rally. Now, does he get the Transcendence out of O2 Blast? That would be ideal, but oh man, Kaiser just can't play the game. He's having a hard time moving anywhere, and now the supports are suffering from O2 Blast, but thankfully, a lot of ultimates have been earned from O2 during that fight.
Absolutely. They're just trying to build into that, try to create an advantage wherever they can. But RunAway, they're just so good about being in these situations. Even when they're down 2-0 in the series, they are maintaining their composure here. They're looking still just as good as ever. And Hisu hiding, trying to sneak out a grab maybe.
The Matrix can still be there though, and he has to be careful. And there it is, got him! Bubble plates to try and protect RunAway during this QQ using the self-destruct. O2 Blast sustained with the Transcendence. They try and move forward with their own Graviton self-destruct combo, and RunAway falling apart! O2 Blast move towards the point, and they will get point A and a little bit faster than RunAway.
All right, we'll see Mag leave. He doesn't want to give away too much. Yeah, he doesn't want to give away too much ultimate charge there to O2 Blast. Otherwise, their next push is just going to be that much more explosive. I mean, 17% charge to Pelican means that they have a rally to back things up and get aggressive, help to put Kaiser into an aggressive position behind Mag. So now we have Mag swapping over to the Reinhardt. RunAway. They have the sound barrier, but Kaiser coming in. You have to make sure you block this if you're Mag.
Hey, Galaxy Brain to use a Primal to just reset quicker, but O2 Blast now on the point. They'll be ready to set up Kaiser's Earth Shatter, and RunAway are all funneling, trying to stay behind Mag's shield. They know he might have this one. Kaiser won't be able to set up his break, and now they're funneling out. He's looking for a shatter. There's so many exposed members. When does he go for it? He wants to wait for this barrier to be gone, and he does catch a few once the barrier does disintegrate. And the Transcendence from Youngbong does keep Kaiser alive, but no support ultimates left from O2 and RunAway, though. They are missing in action. They are still contesting, and O2 Blast about to get their first tick.
O2 Blast also has their combo available. RunAway with no ability to sustain through it. Should it come down and they just get locked,
nice.
They cannot get back over. Really good stuff from O2 Blast there. And I mean, a little tough to get through that first stage, right? But ultimately, RunAway going for that sneaky play. It didn't work out, and O2 Blast very quick to react, very quick to turn that fight back around in their favor.
Yeah, minute 19 advantage or minute 20 advantage. It's not necessarily a lot, maybe a difference of a fight. Maybe extending a few fights, but it will be RunAway attacking first, and seems like both teams struggled at point A.
Yeah, I mean, O2 Blast. O2 Blast, I think, going on defense now, they're kind of aware that RunAway might try to play this DPS composition. They got halted, though, so yeah, it doesn't look like RunAway is going to pull that out. So O2 Blast, what they could have done is maybe even play like a Moira here, keep everything else the same, so that should RunAway try to go for that same play again with the DPS comp, they'll at least have a little bit more sustain, but they already showed that they can make it work with the Zenyatta. You shouldn't be able to make it work with the Zenyatta, but O2 Blast, I guess, is just that good.
Yeah, I mean, the risk of going for Moira when you maybe expect DPS, and then it's like you don't have the Transcendence if they don't do that. And let's say Moira, besides the healing, you know, doesn't have as much utility as Zenyatta, Ana, or anything else, but RunAway, they need to make this a quicker attack. 3 minutes. I mean, it took them till almost, I think, overtime on their first attack. They gotta do better.
They have to do a minute better. RunAway now. They're gonna be coming at O2 Blast with that same mirror that we expect all the way throughout this series, and that's exactly what we've gotten, but they have to do something here. They're down 0-2 in this set. If they lose this map, it's all over for them.
But that Fire Strike from Kaiser got everyone from RunAway, so it was a big, at least Earth Shatter advantage at the start as RunAway looking to set up actually their Lucio, see if they can display someone from the tank lineup. Go for that pick would be a big winning condition for RunAway. But both Reinhardt's playing this corner, this line of sight, getting some free hammers in, and who can get closer to the Earth Shatter, and Kaiser way farther ahead.
Way further ahead, and Mag even playing off the back foot, so he can't even go for Cleave right now as he's just so unhealthy. They actually hit each other though.
Oh, both Reinhardt's out of the picture, and Shui starts the rally here for RunAway. We're about to walk away with their first tick now. Do O2, do they just retreat to point B, don't give more ult charge? Or do they think this is winnable? Gangnam Jin is going to be hiding himself, ready for the Transcendence if he were to use it. But at this point, you need to save as many ultimates as you can if you want to snowball B.
The issue here is if O2 Blast commits and they don't win, they are going to be losing point B as well. They're diving in now, though.
Looks like they are caught. They did get a bunch of ultimates out of RunAway, so you're pretty happy if you're O2 Blast. For some reason, you did use the Transcendence, and Kaiser almost pins himself off the map, and Mag catches too. Oh, that pin. That was a risky one, and RunAway about to get their third tick, and O2 Blast, though, have the ultimate advantage to hold potentially point B.
Okay. Things saved for now if you're RunAway. However, speaking of being saved, O2 Blast saved a lot of their ultimates in that fight. They only expended their support ultimates, so they just matched RunAway and forced RunAway to actually utilize 2 more. So O2 Blast still, you know, they committed, but they didn't commit everything, so it was really smart from them, maintaining that level of efficiency. maintaining that level of intelligence in this fight, keeping their heads on a swivel.
There's self-destruct at the back from RunAway. It doesn't catch much, but it forces O2 forward, who are using their rally to push RunAway all the way back. A quick fight win from O2, but RunAway are so happy with that. They don't have to deal with the grab, shatter, and rally from O2 now.
So a minute remains for RunAway as they need to get some ultimates up here. So far, at this point at least, O2 Blast can match them virtually all the way across the board, and you have to imagine Kaiser's going to be able to get that Earthshatter caught up as well, but RunAway, they need a pick. They need something to give them an advantage. Otherwise, this respawn advantage is going to be too much from O2 Blast, and they should overpower RunAway. So something has to happen quick.
Yeah, RunAway just have nothing in the tank and less than 50 seconds left. This is last fight territory. Really keeping Ganamjin safe. This is why he's playing so farther back. His transcendence could be the make or break for RunAway as O2 Blast getting close to their own. And oh no, QQ is demaged early for RunAway. And no, they've lost their Lucio, they've lost their Ryan. They have to reset quickly, less than 25 seconds remaining.
They have to get back as fast as they can, and O2 Blast is going to go forward and try to lock them down. Proper almost has the grab. They can actually force them off of the point entirely yet again. Should RunAway come back in, but you can actually see they're going to try to sneak people onto the point, whether it be QOQ or LEGDAY gone up the right side, which it looks like he's going to be doing. Yeah, so both sides are going to actually contest.
Yeah. You sacrifice the D.Va so Proper can have free range on this Graviton, and he does throw it at catching RunAway before they can even contest, and it zones him off the point. They even did this on the last RunAway push. Insane stuff from O2 holding RunAway at bay.
So 1 point captured though for RunAway, so they at least know that if they somehow miraculously can hold for 4 minutes 19 on the first point, or at least stall out the second point and make sure O2 Blast can't capture a tick there. Remember, this is first to 3. We'll at least get to that next map. But still, 4 minutes 19, a lot of time to work with if you are O2 Blast. You did it pretty well the last time through, and all you need is that first tick on point B to be able to take this one and move yourself into the finals for the first time, really, since last year this time.
A year! And this has been the first time in a long time that when RunAway, when they got defeated by Element Mystic, was a game 5. The last time we saw O2 Blast and RunAway, a game 5. And now the winning condition is set if O2 Blast, like you said, get to point B, 33%. The 3-0 victory to take RunAway out of Grand Finals for the first time since Season 1 and putting themselves in the Grand Finals for the first time since Season 1. This is a scoreline no one could have predicted.
Not at all. Not even a coin flip would have predicted this. A coin flip would have flipped it and said, nah, and then just reflipped. So RunAway now on defense. Obviously, they're going to be back on the Reinhardt. Mag not wanting to go with the Winston play here, going head-to-head with O2 Blast. Kaiser on the Reinhardt looking for that opening high ground in favor of RunAway as they're just contesting from up top. Hisu actually knocked off early, though.
Oh,
everybody
great from Manju. Yeah, everyone except the Brig, and Mag deciding not to go on the Winston this time too. This was maybe too much of a risk. He wants to take the Ryan versus Ryan matchup in the high ground. You could see of clear importance from both teams. As O2 Blast step on the point, they're stuck in this tiny hallway, and already a teammate goes through. Myungbong is popping off.
Not only that, but the setup from Pelican as well was there, getting a lot of cleave after he did land the bash opening. So O2 Blast very easily able to capture point A, and now with all this time set and also with the significant advantage in ultimate economy that they've built up for themselves, as well as keeping Proper's energy up and going forward, getting high ground control. I mean, O2 Blast in such a good spot right now off this push, and they have so much time even if it falters.
But 4 minutes, that's several rounds of ultimate, several combos RunAway have to deal with. They need to play perfectly, only 33%. It would be so hard for them to stall out. Kaiser is eating so much damage. Mag is right up in his face. And that's a great first pick for RunAway, although they did lose 2 supports. O2 are forced to reset anyway.
Yeah, and Kaiser really just trying to turn that fight around like a hero, but fortunately not this time. They already lost members before he actually expended that. So O2 Blast, they're going to have to build their Earthshatter back up, whereas RunAway have theirs held by Mag right now. And this is exactly why they wanted to go for the Reinhardt. Should they lose that first point, they didn't want to swap without the Earthshatter to stave off O2. So making sure that they have this available, also having a pretty consolidated effort all the way throughout the map. This is smart from them to maintain the Reinhardt play all the way through.
Yeah, O2 have their combo. You can see Mag tried to go for a sneaky shatter. It only caught Krong, but great protection here from Kaiser, keeping him alive. And now Mag is low and forced out the Transcendence from Gangnam Jin. And now O2 Blast get hit with the combo here from Hisu and QOQ. It's not enough to blow away O2 quite yet until now. Double self-destruct kill from O2 Blast. They only need another, just a half of a tick, and Kaiser hitting them with another shatter. RunAway running for their lives and giving this final up. The spot to O2 Blast. The first time in a year O2 Blast will do it. The first time in ages that RunAway, a 3-0 loss. Look at O2 Blast celebrating right now. This is the performance they needed to pull against the past season champions.
May 12th, 2018, an O2 team went to the finals. RunAway was not there. Well, guess what? We're right back to it. O2 to the finals. RunAway going home upset here in the semis, and you can see the emotions there on RunAway. I mean, again, we expected to see RunAway make it. O2 coming through, we said, don't count them out at the very least. Well, 3-0 over RunAway.
I can't believe we live in this timeline. RunAway just shocked at how they probably weren't expecting this. Like, imagine how much they were preparing for Element Mystic. And this was not a matchup, this is not a prediction that anyone could have called. Like, maybe it'd be close. We were trying to hype up that it was gonna be close in our hearts. It was like, yeah, RunAway always makes the grand finals. Always does. And for O2 Blast to come from 4th place to beat the #1 seed in regular season, to flipping the script and now putting themselves in the grand finals against Element Mystic and going to Showdown.
Oh yeah, let's not even forget about that. RunAway is not going to Showdown.
What?
That is insane to think about. RunAway will not be representing Korea at Showdown. Instead, it's going to be O2 and Element Mystic. And now the matchup is going to come and unfold itself before us. I mean, O2, Kaiser, led, you know, right into Element Mystic, a team that has already shown us how they're able to adjust to the meta a little bit, bringing out something clever themselves. They're going to be coming through and trying to deal with teams coming at them with counters to the Sombra matchup. How can O2 deal with this? We're not sure, but I guess we'll find out soon.
And even beating GC Busan Wave in the quarterfinal, you know, RunAway had a bye, just not prepared. What an insane grand finals, which we're going to witness tonight. Element Mystic versus O2 Blast will be facing off. And I believe we'll be going to about a 1-hour intermission. And this is great. Both